This is 7 National News, and in our top story. On the UAE Commemoration Day, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, paid tribute to those who died performing their national duties at home and abroad in civil, military and humanitarian fields. In recognition of their bravery, sacrifices, loyalty and dedication, the United Arab Emirates observes the UAE Commemoration Day every year on the 30th of November. According to His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid website, he said that the Commemoration Day is a time to remember our brothers and sons that paid with their bloods and protected the country. Sheikh Mohammed also expressed his appreciation for all the branches of the UAE Armed Forces, security departments and humanitarian efforts. His Highness said, "We vow this day to be loyal to our martyrs and to be like fathers to their sons. We vow that as we continue on our path, we shall always be grateful for their sacrifice and shall preserve their memory forever." The Vice President also expressed his gratitude to President His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan and Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi, the Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, for their unlimited support for the martyrs' families. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and the ruler of Dubai, has honored 45 UAE pioneers who contributed to the Year of Reading on Monday. The award ceremony was attended by His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Crown Prince of Dubai, and His Highness Lieutenant General Sheikh Saif bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of the Interior, among other leaders. During the UAE Pioneers Award 2016 ceremony, which coincided with the UAE's 45th National Day celebrations, the ruler of Dubai awarded 45 Emirati individuals and entities coming from the public, federal and local entities and the private sector who implemented many creative initiatives to enrich the cultural scene in the country. His Highness stated that today we honored pioneers and supporters of culture and reading in the UAE. We are proud of their contributions that have helped develop a new generation of readers and intellectuals, and we look forward to what they will offer to support the future of the UAE and its sustainable development. He added that we have honored 132 personalities and entities to date, and each year we will honor new pioneers in various fields. We will celebrate their contributions and learn from their experiences, and they are role models for our children. The year 2016 was declared as the Year of Reading in a decree issued by President His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan. On the sidelines of the ceremony, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed launched the UAE Smart Library, an initiative of the Ministry of Culture and Knowledge Development in the presence of Minister Sheikh Nahyan bin Mubarak Al Nahyan. More than 1,600 parking bays have been opened on both sides of the Dubai Water Canal by the Roads and Transport Authority to ease congestion for visitors. According to local reports, the RTA has provided more than 650 parking slots bearing the code G at the Business Bay district, and around 630 parking slots were allocated beneath the bridge of Sheikh Zayed Road and at Safa Park, in addition to over 300 parking slots within the Dubai Water Canal bearing the code A. The RTA allows the use of seasonal parking cards with the area of the Dubai Water Canal code A, whereas seasonal parking cards are not accepted for use in the parking lots of the Business Bay bearing code G. RTA officials were quoted in the report as saying that the Dubai Water Canal is shaping into one of the tourist attractions for residents, visitors, and tourists in Dubai, which requires the provision of key infrastructure, such as parking slots, as they help turn the area into a tourist attraction. Additionally, Dubai Water Canal is expected to attract more than 30 million visitors per annum, according to the RTA, and the number of the riders using marine transit modes ferrying the canal is expected to top 1 million per annum by 2020. Officials from the Indian Embassy in Dubai have announced that the number of centers providing Indian passport and visa services in Abu Dhabi, Dubai, and Sharjah will double from early next year. According to local reports, the embassy will select 2 companies instead of the existing one that will open additional service centers in Abu Dhabi, Dubai, and Sharjah, where a large number of passport and visa applications are handled on a daily basis. The new companies are expected to start their operations in February, and the service centers in other Emirates will continue except two in Kalba and Khorfakan that will be closed due to low number of customers. A new center in Musaffah in Abu Dhabi will cater to thousands of workers living in the industrial area and Indians in the western region of the Emirate. According to the embassy, the initiative is aimed at improving the services provided to the large number of Indians in the UAE. An estimated 2.6 million Indians are living in the UAE, and the two Indian diplomatic missions issue around 300,000 passports a year. Currently, BLS International is charging 9 dirhams as a service charge for passport-related transactions, apart from optional courier charges to deliver the passport. The applicants also pay 6 dirhams towards Indian Community Welfare Fund set up by the embassy to help Indians in distress. As the UAE is set to celebrate its 45th National Day, rugby fans will have the chance to mark the occasion this weekend in a sporting fashion as the Dubai Rugby Sevens returns to the Emirate for its 47th year. The Sevens Stadium on Al Ain Road will once again be the center of attention in the world of Sevens rugby, as a total of 324 teams will be battling it out in the biggest Sevens tournament of the season, due to a number of invitational tournaments being played on the sidelines. A total of 16 international teams will begin the 2016-2017 Sevens World Series here in Dubai this weekend, with all eyes on last year's tournament champions and World Sevens Series defenders Fiji to put up yet another spectacular display of the Sevens rugby. Speaking during the press conference, the interim coach, who has stepped in after the departure of Ben Ryan, said that the team is highly motivated after winning the Olympic gold in Rio, and Dubai continues to be a favorite destination for the players.
I'm sure you know, coming in as defending champions for Dubai Sevens, the series and the Olympics, obviously has set us up as a big target for other teams, something we're quite mindful of. But it doesn't take away the fact that, you know, within the team we review our performances, we look at, you know, areas we still need to improve at. Obviously we haven't reached, you know, the perfect level. It's always a process for the team, and you know, with the success of the team in the past, I can assure you it's still a work in progress for our side. We've got new players coming into the team who are still growing, and we got blessed to have some of the senior heads who are still helping us grow as a team and perform to the best we can.
Season tickets for the tournament are still available online at a price of 500 dirhams for general admission for 2 days, while the cost goes up by 100 dirhams if bought at the door during tournament days. While the Sevens continues to be a popular event among expats and tourists in the UAE, the tournament director stated that it is the best event of the season from the organizers' point of view as well.
I think it's going to be a great event for the spectators because all the teams, pretty much all the teams are going through a transition now. We've got new coaches, new players, new team managers, new medics. So it's going to be interesting to who can actually predict who's going to be dominating at this event this weekend for both the men and women. We could see some surprises that could engage the crowds. Well, I think we've got to look at all teams, to be quite honest. We saw how Japan surprised in Rio, and they're a new qualified team to the series now as part of the 15 core teams. We've got, as I said, we've got all this transition, so a lot can go on. It was interesting when we did the Dubai draw back in September in London, and we had a bit of commentary from one of our commentators, Rob Vickerman, who was an England Sevens star himself. His prediction is Argentina to look out for. Now, I'm not saying anything, I'm not allowed to, but it'll be interesting to see what his prediction is. And then we've got the likes of Uganda here, the 16th team, African champions. Let's see what they can bring to the table as well.
To celebrate the 45th UAE National Day, more than 2,000 students from GEMS education schools in the UAE gathered to form the world's largest transforming human image and set another Guinness World Record title in the process. According to a local daily, with a majority of students coming from our own English high school, Sharjah girls, all the students were dressed in the colors of the UAE flag, and they created an image of an open hand and then transformed into the iconic three-fingered salute introduced by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai. The three-finger salute created by the ruler of Dubai in February 2013 during the government summit in Dubai, symbolizing win, victory, and love, is an innovative trademark to inspire youth in work, ethics, success, and love of the nation. The record was validated by Guinness World Records officials at the GEMS Modern Academy Sports Grounds. The report added that this is the third world record attempted by students of GEMS education and the second record that they have created as a category. Previously, in 2015, GEMS students paid tribute to the UAE for National Day by creating the record for the world's largest human sentence. In 2014, students of 119 nationalities from GEMS education sang the UAE National Anthem at one time, creating a new world record. And finally, in the bulletin, India's first Michelin star-rated chef, Atul Kochhar, and his protégé, Amrish Sood, entertained the food connoisseurs in Dubai with their unique culinary skills while serving up a 5-course Indian menu during the Battle of the Chefs event on Monday. Guests vote for the winner in the Battle of the Chefs, a competition between Amrish and Atul, which, according to the organizers, is healthy. And guests also had the chance to chat with the two masters. Atul and Amrish stated that Dubai's dining scene is moving in the right direction, as unlike before when Michelin-starred restaurants, which is a hallmark of fine dining quality around the world, were only popular in New York and London. Dubai is making huge strides each year. Although not revealing the details of his menu, Atul, who is a 2 Michelin star chef, hinted that his servings will be a combination of Rang Mahal favorites and something new to mix it up, including seafood, poultry, meat dishes, and some desserts. Commenting on his style of cooking, Atul revealed that simplicity is key for him, and although he likes experimenting with his food once in a while, he still prefers to keep his menu as natural as possible. Also taking part in the battle against his mentor, Atul, is the executive chef at Rang Mahal, Amrish Sood, who has won numerous awards and accolades for his refined, consistent, and innovative cooking methods. While talking about his understanding of regional Indian flavors have won him recognition as a chef, Amrish revealed that he is constantly involved in research and reviving new dishes to fuel the excitement of his guests.
The art of cooking is all about how you treat your ingredients and how you feel about those ingredients. So you need to be able to connect yourself with the ingredients that you're using, and I think that will create a better understanding about the flavors, taste, and how you should apply them while you're cooking them in the kitchen. And same experience you are sharing with the guests who are dining in the restaurant. So I think this is all about how well you understand your ingredients and the techniques of cooking. And for me, my style of cooking is more of a progressive Indian dining. So I keep our traditional cooking, the flavors as my base, and I just want to re-innovate day and day, in and out every day. To be very honest, I'm not taking it on a difficult path, but whatever I have learned from him from the last 8 to 10 years, I just want to share with him, and I want to showcase him what I have learned from him. On the other side, I see, I have been in this region for almost 7-8 years now, so I know the local palate. So I just want to create the balance between my cuisine, which is Indian food, and what I have learned from him, and what is the local palate. So there will be a triangle of all these three things. I think that will be my effort to showcase to the guests who are dining with us today in the evening.
I have my own way of looking at food, and I always do it through what nature gives us, in what season, in what time. The clever chefs generally do that, because if you follow the nature, you have to do very little thinking. All the things that grow next to each other, they're meant to be together in the pot as well. And if you cook them together, there's always a delicious dish comes out of it. So I've always done that. I don't try to reinvent the wheel. I like to live with the nature. And once in a while, I challenge the norm. And I'm quite happy to tell you that most of the time I fail, because nature doesn't have it that way. So I believe in natural progression of food. Often I'm asked whether I'm traditionalist or modernist. My answer to that is both. I'm not willing to give up my traditions of using spices, my tradition of the way we cook, the way we live,